Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over a coin called Fetch AI. It's going to kind of apply to the other AI tokens too, guys. So like Fetch, and then you have VAIOT token. You also have AGIX. Let me see what's on my list here. AI tokens, Fetch, AGIX, Ocean, and Heart's another token. I'll explain to you why in just a second why I'm in the other tokens, not Fetch. Here's the deal with Bitcoin, guys. I think gonna have to see how this is gonna play out. It seemed like a lot of people are expecting this to go back down, but in the daily, this stochastics reset on that leg that it came down here. This is a CME futures, and it went up into this wedge. It made a nice wedge. It's a little more clarity on CME futures on Bitcoin, guys, and back down to the bottom of the wedge. And you have a good shot. This is going up to this gap up here, guys. It's about 34 to 36,000. And there's a fair value gap in that area too, guys, and 50% of all that. So it could be doing that shot, instead of coming back down here to these areas to go back up. So, it just looks like it's going to be going more that way. I think it's going to be going more this way for just probably maybe grind up there or something like that. Remains to be seen, but let me go over Fetch, guys. I'm on Fetch here on the weekly. And here's the deal with Fetch and its wave pattern that it went up, guys, up here and then back down, corrected. It hit 1.618 for this wave sequence, okay, and then back over here, and then it's probably going into another wave sequence, okay, a pretty strong one. Now, here's the deal. The reason I'm not in Fetch is because Fetch is its crypto market cap is about 320 million, I think. For it to do a 10x, that'll be 3.2 billion. And is that possible? Yeah, it's definitely possible. Especially if the rest of crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and everything go bullish quite a bit. Definitely possible. However, a coin like VAIOT coin is only about 20 million, and 10, 20x, even more is possible in there. And the hard coin is, I think, a little bit less, like 70 million or something like that too. So that's why I'm in them. A little bit more risk than probably this coin. All of them are very, very risky. Here's the thing I want to let you know is that there's a gap in here. So if this gets down here, it could, dump from 24 to like 13 cents possibly. So you want to be aware of that. However, here, in the stochastics on the weekly, it's all the way down here, guys. This is the weekly stochastics. It's reset itself. So it went up into this wave, came back down. You can see this wave over here, up, back down, went up, stochastic reset, and do that next wave. It's same thing over here. They're almost identical. Back down here in the stochastics on the weekly, guys. So I don't think that it's going to be doing this dump, but you never know. It is crypto, guys. I think it's going to be settling in this area, doing a good job of resetting it. So the thing is with Fetch, guys, it doesn't look like it's gone deep enough in the in price. But if you check the oscillators, it's resetting everything real nice. Here's the daily oscillator. Here's another oscillator down here. And it's setting itself real nice and taking everything out for this next wave. So the deal is with it on this wave over here, okay? At the wave over here is probably going to be a wave about this size too, guys. So you got like 6, 7x more or less. And then you could have another one over here too, guys, okay? And then if it gets above this high, $1.18, then you got price discovery. You can really start ripping. It's going to kind of depend on everything. So the other thing is entering into it. I'm going to take this off for the time being. As far as timing the bottom on something like this, all I can say is good luck. It usually doesn't work out that well. Sometimes you do get lucky, but this is be the area to be checking it out. Like back here was signals to start checking it out, and this is the same thing. So I had indicators to check this out right here in this area, but of course it dropped. Another what was that, like 30-40%. However, it came back up. So it kind of depends on your strategy. Are you going to go down with it and just keep, and have your stop and everything in case it just dumps, or are you going to wait for it to rip? You can wait for it to rip. The thing is that if it does that, it's going to go up significantly probably before you have a chance to get in there 100%, kind of like what happened over here, Heartcoin. So here's Heart token, Humans AI. It was down in this area, which I was able to catch, but you can see it went up like almost 100% already in this area. almost 100%. So that can happen, and it could be a better deal, and then you catch the main part of the wave. So that's how I do it. Just kind of depends on my comfortability with the coin and how comfortable am I in the account, and the possible upside is whether I'm going to buy it on downside and then write it up, or if I'm just going to wait for it to correct. I'm trying to think of a coin right now. Oh, a quant coin. So like quant coin or quant crypto would be one where I'd wait for a reaction off the bottom as an example. So let me show you guys quant coin real quick. Quant. Let me put it on a line chart. You can see it easier. In this area with quant's been in this long correction, and it could still have a dip down in this area, guys. I would wait for the reaction on something like this instead of like buying the dip on it. I would wait for the reaction to see what it's going to do, kind of like over here. I would rather wait for the reaction, miss the gains, even if it went up to 140, and still pick it up over here or anything like that. I would still wait for the reaction on something like that, guys. So that's the difference with this coin right here. Would be the same thing, since it's a higher risk coin. Fetch coming in this area, okay, and put back on candles, coming back down to this area, you have the risk right here with this. So it might be better to wait for this reaction and then pick it up on that, guys. But either way, the overall picture with it on a weekly chart is that your minimum, you're going to have probably a leg about this size over here, guys. Okay, over here. And if it's bullish, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and you'll be in a 3 of a 3. An absolutely really, really good place to be in an asset. That's a smoke show. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back down. 1, 2, 3. You'd be in a 3 of 3 over here, and then this wave. Okay, and it could really, really rip if it perhaps goes into that wave. I don't know 100%. It could be ABC, and it's going to come over here and do a major correction. Don't know yet until you see it play out. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.